I'm going to.
3, 2, 1.
This is Rob Laverde.
And this is Sean R. Britton. And we're
from
from Mobile Fidelity Sound Lab.
Can we talk a little bit today about what goes on in Sebastopol, California?
Absolutely. Sean?
Sure.
We will bring a computer and the 4X DSD analog to digital converters with it.
You had some great stories about dealing with the original master tapes. Can you tell us what it's like, some of the benefits and some of the challenges of working with original master tapes on classic recordings?
Oh, I can't tell you. I'm sorry. You might have to edit this part out. The DSD transfers that we do.
And that's not what we do. We don't believe in automation, and we don't use extraneous signal processing.
You had it all and you blew it!
Pure as the driven snow. Sorry. We're purists.
Yeah.
As such, to be completely honest, when we dig for the proper master tapes with the record labels, we're a pain. We are very, very particular about the tapes that we use.
I asked you guys a little bit earlier. So a lot of the Miles Davis catalog, I mean, that's been extremely well reviewed by countless reviewers as, you know, some of the best sounding Miles has ever come out, you know, especially that 60s era Columbia stuff. Same thing, those were DSD.
Those were DSD.
Gain-2 Ultra Analog System is comprised of a Studer tape machine with customized reproduction electronics and handcrafted cutting amps that drive an Audiophile cutting head on a restored Neumann VMS 70 lathe. It is worth noting that independent studies have confirmed that the Gain-2 Ultra Analog System can unveil sonic information all the way up to 122 kilohertz. First and foremost, we only utilize first-generation original master recordings as source material for our releases. Our lacquers are then plated in a specialized process that protects transients in the music signal. Due to this process, there may be occasional pops or ticks inherent in the initial playback. But as the disc is played more, a high-quality stylus will actually polish the grooves and improve the sound. We further ensure optimum sound quality by strictly limiting the number of pressings printed for each release. These limited editions, in addition to being collector's items, ensure that the quality of the last pressing matches the quality of the first. From the website, currently up, Mobile Fidelity website, MFSL engineers begin with the original master tapes and meticulously cut a set of lacquers. That is the description of their cutting process. So these two separate descriptions of the Gain-2 Ultra Analog System and just the general description from their website. Nowhere in this is digital anywhere implied. They go into depth on the cutting system of all the analog equipment they have in their cutting system and never mention digital.
Was there a difference? Do you remember if the original was done DSD? The 33?
Oh, yeah.
The 33 was done DSD.
Pretty sure it was.
It was.
We're going back to 2008 there. I can't remember.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Here's a great example, Speaker's Corner, that sticker there. It's entirely analog. I don't know if they used the original tape for this or a copy tape, but they make note of it being all analog. Speaker's Corner is a great label. Analog Spark, they claim to be all analog. I mean, they're pretty vague. They just say they use the original tapes. I certainly hope they're all analog. This is a phenomenal record. Sam Cooke live at the Harlem Square with that Shady Dog label. This record and the Cranberries they did as well, and Blind Melon all sound fantastic. Beatles and Mono series, they make it very clear they're cutting from tape and they're using the tapes. Blue Note Classic series, mastered from the original analog tapes. They don't necessarily say they're cutting from the original tape. I don't know. I hope they're not digitizing them, but again, at least better transparency than MoFi. So MoFi needs to issue a mea culpa. They need to come clean about everything from their sourcing, the way they cut the albums, who mastered them, plating, pressing, everything. Back to the very beginning, and I've heard that they're already supposedly starting to do this next Tuesday, but MoFi needs a face of the company. They need someone to come out and say, look, we're sorry for deceiving you. We're sorry for being dishonest. And they need to be more transparent going forward. They need to up their social media presence, not just, you know, sharing Instagram stories. They need someone to come out and make videos and say, look, this is us at MoFi. This is what we do. This is what we're working on. Similar how Chad does it with acoustic sounds, because they're in hot water and they've done a lot of damage to their brand here. And others have brought it up as well. You know, they're supposedly making a video within the next couple weeks showing more processes and behind the scenes, but you really can't wait in this day and age. You need to get out ahead of things. And when there's, you know, you can't let the opinions of people fester and sort of have a lot of, you can't let the opinions of people fester and sort of have a lot of pent up anger building up over your company. You need to get out ahead of it, and you need to make that apology and address your loyal customers. I urge everyone to strongly consider canceling or putting on hold your Music Direct and MoFi orders until they acknowledge that they're going to do better moving forward. Personally, I canceled about $1,500 worth of MoFi back orders. Again, it's not due to analog versus digital, but I don't appreciate that level of deception and dishonesty in marketing and in product sales, so from this point forward, I'll be buying MoFi titles on sort of a case-by-case basis based on reviews and if I really like them. But, you know, they really need to get out in front of this and figure out a solution that'll solve everyone and make everyone happy.
You know something, you Rich? I think this just might be my masterpiece.